My dear students, I welcome you all once again to my channel Abrar Sir classes. Today we'll be seeing problems on screw gauge or micrometer is also called micrometer. This is part 2 of the video. Kindly visit the previous videos also so that you can understand all the problems very clearly of units and dimensions chapter. This is the first problem. A micrometer screw gauge has a negative error of 8 divisions. Okay. While measuring the diameter of a wire, the reading on the main scale is 3 divisions and the 24 circular scale division coincides with the baseline. Right. Given number of divisions on the main scale is 20 divisions per centimeter. Number of divisions on the circular scale is equal to 50. You are supposed to calculate pitch, least count, observed diameter, corrected diameter. Now in the previous part we have seen what is meant by pitch. Once again I will write for you. Pitch is nothing but what? Distance moved by thimble on main scale divided by number of rotations of thimble. Number of rotations of thimble. Now here if you observe, they have given number of divisions on the main scale is equal to 20 divisions. Therefore the pitch will be 1 centimeter divided by 20. Now let us convert this into millimeter, that is 10 millimeter by 20, that is equal to 1 by 2 mm. Okay. Now we are supposed to calculate least count. What is the formula for least count? That also we discussed in the previous part. Least count LC, that is equal to pitch divided by number of circular scale division. Circular scale divisions. Now, how much is pitch? Just now we got, that is 1 by 2 divided by, this is in mm. Okay. Number of circular scale divisions. How many? That is 50. That is equal to 1 by 100 mm. That is equal to 0.01 mm is the correct answer. This is the least count. Pitch is half mm. This is second one is what? Least count. Now third one you have to calculate observed diameter. Okay. Now in third one, what is the length or diameter? How it is measured? Length or diameter? Because if you measure the diameter of wire, okay, this is the formula length or diameter, that is equal to MSR plus of main scale reading plus of circular scale reading into least count. So plus R minus correction, plus R minus correction. This is the formula. Correction is equal to positive for which one? For negative zero error. This you should be knowing. And correction is equal to negative for which one? For positive zero error. Correction is equal to 0 for no zero error. Now, you are supposed to calculate what? Two things here: observed diameter and corrected diameter. Okay. Now, what is the observed diameter? Observed diameter, that is without any error, with no zero error. Observed diameter is equal to MSR, main scale reading, plus a CSR into LC, where correction will be 0 for no zero error. Okay. How much is main scale reading they have given? How much is main scale reading? If you read this one, while measuring the diameter of a wire, the reading on the main scale is how much? 3 divisions. Right. 3 divisions. Correct. 3. But each division is of how much? That is into 1 by 2 mm. This is very, very important. You are supposed to multiply this pitch with this one. Okay. 3 into 1 by 2 plus of how many circular readings? That is, and the 24 circular scale division coincides with the baseline. We have how much? 24. Yes. Circular scale reading. That is 24 into least count. Least count is how much? 0.01 mm. That is equal to 3 by 2 is 1.5 mm plus of 0.24 mm. If you add up this one, you are going to get 1.74 mm. This is what observed diameter. What is the corrected diameter? I will write it here. Corrected diameter. Corrected diameter is equal to what? MSR plus of CSR into least count. Now you are having what? Negative zero error is there. Okay, negative zero error. For negative zero error, correction is what? Positive. Correction is what? Positive. Now, negative zero error is given. Negative zero error. Negative zero error is equal to how much they have given? How many? Negative zero error. Read the first sentence. A micrometer screw gauge has a negative error of how many divisions? 8 divisions. Yes, right. Okay. Negative zero error is equal to minus of 8 into, that is, you are supposed to multiply least count into 0.01, that is equal to minus 0.08 mm. Correction is what? Positive. Correction is equal to what? That is plus 0.08 mm. Therefore, I will write the corrected diameter is equal to how much? Corrected diameter. That is how much we got? Observed diameter 1.7. We got how much? 1.7. Okay. Now 1.7, we need to add 1.74 mm plus of 0.08 mm. That is equal to 1.82 mm. Hope you have understood this. Okay, very easy. But you have to be careful while adding, subtracting. Okay, here if you have negative 0 error, your correction is positive. You have to just add it. Now we will take up the next problem. This is answer. This is corrected diameter is fourth. Answer is what? Answer for fourth is 1.82. We got it. Now we'll go to the next problem. It is saying a micrometer screw gauge has a negative error of how many divisions? 8 divisions. While measuring the diameter of a wire, the reading on the main scale is 2 divisions and the 79 circular scale division coincides with the baseline. The number of divisions on the main scale per centimeter is 10 and the circular scale has 100 divisions. Therefore, how much is the pitch? Pitch will be equal to, that is equal to how much you have given? The number of divisions on the main scale per centimeter is 10, that is 1 centimeter by 10. Convert this into mm. 10 mm by 10 is equal to how much? 1 mm. So pitch is how much? 1 mm. Second one, we know what is least count. Least count is equal to pitch. Correct? No, pitch divided by number of circular scale divisions. That is equal to 1 mm divided by how much they have given? 100. Okay, 100. 1 by 100 will be how much? 0.01 mm. That is the least count. Least count. Now, what is the observed diameter? Number 3 is what? Observed diameter will be, directly write the formula without any correction, that is MSR plus a CSR into least count. How much is the main scale reading? Main scale reading is how much? 2 divisions. Understood. Main scale. While measuring the diameter of wire, the reading on the main scale is 2 divisions. 2 into what you have to multiply? That is the, how many? What is the gap between 2 consecutive lines? That is 1. Okay, 2 into 1 mm. Right. Plus of how much is circular scale? 79. Okay, 79 into least count is how much? 0.01. That is equal to 2 mm plus of 0.79 mm. That is equal to how much? 2.79 mm. Hope you have understood. This is the observed diameter without any correction. Now we have to calculate what? Corrected diameter. Corrected diameter. To calculate that one, what is given? Negative error. Okay, negative 0 error. Negative error is given. How much is that? That is minus of 7 into what? 0.01. That is equal to minus 0.07 mm. Right. That is what is the correction then? Correction will be equal to what? Plus 0.07 mm. Therefore, corrected diameter will be how much? Whatever we got here, observed diameter in mm plus correction, that is 0.07. That is equal to 2.86 mm. The right answer. Students, hope you have understood. Be careful while calculating. See here, in this problem, pitch is what? 1 by 10, that is 1 centimeter by 10. 10, you can convert this centimeter into millimeter. 10 millimeter by 10, 10 10 gets cancelled, 1 millimeter. Least count is what? Pitch divided by number of circular scale divisions, that is 1 mm by 100, that is 0.01 mm. Now observed diameter is what? Main scale reading. Whatever the main scale reading is given, that is 2 divisions, into you have to multiply what? Pitch, that is 1 mm. 1 mm. Understood? That is very, very important here. Be careful. Okay, you have to multiply what? Okay. Plus of what? How many circular scale reading? That is 79. Circular scale 79 into what? You have to multiply here least count. Understood? I hope you understood. This is the observed diameter. Corrected diameter is what? Negative 0 error. Negative error is given. Minus of 7 into, this is what? You are multiplying least count. Least count you are multiplying here. Understood? Again this one. Now corrected diameter. In the previous problem also, in the same way we are proceeding. Here number of divisions on the made scale, 20 divisions per centimeter was there. Per centimeter was there. 1 centimeter by 20, convert this centimeter into millimeter. 10 millimeter by 20, that is 1 by 2 mm. Right, that is 0.5 mm we got. Least count is equal to what? Pitch divided by number of circular scale divisions, 1 by 2 mm by 50, that is 1 by 100 mm, 0.01 mm we got. Now, here length or diameter, MSR plus CSR into LC, plus or minus correction. We know that plus for negative 0 error, minus for correction is minus for positive 0 error, 0 for no 0 error. Observed diameter, okay. MSR, main scale reading, how much is given here? 3 is given. Okay, 3 is given. You have to multiply this with what? Whenever main scale comes, you have to multiply it by what? Pitch, right? Pitch is how much? 1 by 2, that is 0.5. Okay, plus of CSR, circular scale reading, how much is given? 24 is given. 24 into what? Whenever circular comes, you have to multiply it by what? Least count. Least count. Okay, now understood, that is 24 into 0.0. You got the what? Observed diameter. Now to get corrected diameter, just add the correction here because it is negative 0 error. Hope you understood both the problems. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, kindly share with your friends. Ask doubts in the comment box. Do not forget to subscribe for my channel. I wish you all the best for your KCET, NEET and IIT JEE examinations. Please work out the problems, okay, until you get confidence. Thank you, one and all.